Okay, hello folks. Right, I think I started talking and then the video was I changed my mind about recording it. So I've tried it again. Hello. I think this is the fifth one. I've done three poem versions, the music version, and now I've been playing around because I've had the music version in my head. I've been working on the lyric version of the poem. So now what I want to do, I'll add this to the playlist at some point, I suppose. So at the moment I use Clipchamp because it's free, and I've got this sort of made, which I'm kind of happy with. It's got the song, and I've put in a very rough vocal take just on headphone mic. It's not great, but
they didn't tell us what happened. That wasn't part of our job. We were told to cordon off the site, comb the entrance, circle the area with yellow tape, our pearl white hazmat suits dark against green trees on grey streets against a blue sky. Our hands gloved and tense, our legs aching and sweeping our feet, careful not to drag along evidence further into the lake. The black body bag into the white van against green trees on a grey street with a blue sky.
okay, you get the idea. That's what I'm trying at the moment. So I've got the image, added like CCTV effect to it, kind of, which I kind of like. The vocal take is very, very rough. It was just on headphone mics. So that's just for me to test out the layout and the lyrics there. So now I've got to try to balance working on the poem and working on the lyric version. Now the lyric version might end up different to the poem. So let's just focus on the poem first and then go back to the lyrics, maybe in a separate video, I don't know. They didn't tell us what happened. I'm still not sure whether that should be what had happened, but I'm not sure about that yet. That wasn't part of our job. We were told to cordon off the site, comb the entrance, circle the area with the yellow tape. Our pearl white hazmat suit stark against grey streets and blue sky. So what I was thinking at the moment is to get rid of the bag up line and use what actually I ended up, because I was singing along to the track, this felt like a better line, but also just lift up our bodies. Maybe black bag into white van. White van as green trees sway on grey street against blue sky. Right, that feels like how I want to end it at the moment. Lift up our bodies. Black bag into white van as green trees sway on grey street against blue sky. Okay, I've skipped to the end there, but never mind. Why is that in yellow? I don't know. No colour. Okay, so where was I? Oh, they didn't tell us what happened. No, that wasn't part of our job. We were told to cordon off the site, comb the entrance, circle the area with the yellow tape. Our pearl white hazmat suit stark against grey streets and blue sky. Still against okay. Oh no, what am I doing? Yellow. Our pearl hazmat suits stark against still against to change the adjectives there so they're not colour dependent. I better be recording, otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, again, still streets and silent sky. Our hands gloved and tensed, our backs aching from the sweeping, our feet careful not to drag along any evidence further into the dirt. So, we pieced it all together from the clues. The tyre tracks burnt into asphalt, the broken glass that reflected the lamppost's cracked light, the blood that was pressed into the curb, and the body bag that glistened in the sun, its black shine, its own shadow. Oh, I didn't. That was silly. I didn't copy that over, did I? Luckily, copy and paste helps me with that, so that's fine. Okay, where was I? Come on, Luigi, focus, focus. Its black shine, its own shadow. At times like these, you think of yourself, or those you love, or those that love you, and how easily your life or their lives could have been spread all across the street. Could have been spread across the street with someone else to lift up our bodies. Black bag into white van. Yes, I think that's it. In which case, the lyric version needs to be changed a little bit. Oh no, pearl, isn't it? What did I say there? Yeah, pearl. Oh, why did I delete the word pearl? Pearl, still, silent. Oh, why am I what? That's not even the lyric version. What am I doing? Okay, alright. Let's... Oh, what a muppet. In which case, the lyric version is this then, isn't it? So, verse 1 slash... That might be the intro bit. That's verse 1. This is verse 2. And this is the bridge. And this, that's repeated with someone else to, and this is the chorus at the moment. So I've had to play around with that a bit, but that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Someone else. Okay, so there's the lyric version. And that's the what's happened here? And that's the poem version. Oh, that's impossible to see, isn't it? Can I add a table? Yeah, I can, can't I? Yeah, of course I can. Okay, let's see them side by side. Just for completion's sake, maybe. There you go. Okay. So that's the poem, and I kind of like the way it looks on the screen as well. This one's a bit wider than the other one, but I'll think about that. So at the moment, it's already late in the month. No, I've got a bit of time. It's 24th, but I'm busy weekend. Anyway, I've got the poem version, and then I've got the lyric version there. Which I'm kind of happy with. That wasn't part of our job. They didn't tell us what happened. That wasn't part of our job. We were told to cordon off the site, cone the entrance, circle the area with yellow tape, hang a pearl hazmat suit stark against still streets and silent sky. Our hands gloved and tensed, our backs aching from the sweeping, our feet careful not to drag along any evidence further into the dirt. So we pieced it all together from the clues. The tyre tracks burned into asphalt, the broken glass that reflected the lampposts' cracked light, the blood that was pressed into the curb, and the body bag that glistened in the sun, its black shine its own shadow. At times like these, you think of yourself, or those you love, or those that love you, and how easily your life or their lives could have been spread across the street. With someone else to lift up our bodies, black bag into white van, as green trees sway on grey street against blue sky. Right, I've got a slight problem there with the repetition. So I need to think about that. It's not so bad in the lyric version, because that's only going to happen for the bridge into the chorus. Street, singular. It's the sibilance that I like, though. Could have spread across the street. As green trees sway on grey street against blue sky. Are there any other... There's nothing I can use for street, is there, that would keep the sibilance? Would there? No, I don't think so. That's a bit more difficult then, isn't it? I'm not happy with that. Exposed across the road, but that doesn't work either. Exposed across the road. I mean, I like the assonance of that, but I mean, why have that? That's no point. Concrete? Curb? No, I've used that already, haven't I? Across the cement. There you go. Cement. Pavement. Road, sidewalks, asphalt, tar. Tar? That's quite good. I like tar, that's pretty good, because that's such a harsh word, isn't it? Spread across the tar. Although I'm not sure if... I think I want to keep... Because I don't think that's a problem in the lyric version. Whereas in the poem version, I don't want to have that repetition. So that's interesting in and of itself, I think. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it for now because I just wanted to get all that down because I need to go anyway. It's lunchtime. But at least that I've got that down. I've got the poem version here, probably with the tar line, and then I've got the lyric version, which is pretty much the same. The title is the title, but also the first line. The working on the lyric version has actually made me reevaluate the chorus in a hook sense, I suppose, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. From a sort of writing process view, it's quite interesting what works and what doesn't work as maybe the lyrics and the poem as well. Anyway, I'm done for now. I might do something later on or later on in the week, but that's an update on minor changes to the poem with some music informed changes to the lyric version, kind of, maybe. Actually, they both fed into each other, haven't they? So I wrote the poem, and then doing the music version has made me think about certain lines, and then I've had to adapt between the two anyway. Done. See you later.